Hello everybody, welcome back to Ray's World. Got something a little bit different for you today. I'm at camp with the boys, so we're going to do a different type of hunt today. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Just wanted to do a couple of things. Mrs. Ray's World had a really good suggestion. She said I should go out to my Google document that I keep on my penny hunts, and I should look and compare that to my book and see if there's anything that I'm missing. She's brilliant. So this is my wheat scent book. I've also got my Canadian book, but not worried about that right now. So I went through my Lincoln scent book, and I went through my Google Drive, and I was missing a 1941S. If you go out and look on the Google Drive, you'll see that there's a 1941S on there, and it's not in the book because it's right here. So really cool suggestion. I've only found one. It was early in the year. There's also on the list a 1940D and a 1937D, but I couldn't find it in my jar. I may have to go back and check again, but oh well. I'm pretty happy that I at least found one that I can put in my book. Another thing I wanted to do today, guys, is just thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all your comments. Like I said, I'm at camp, so there's no live stream today, but I went to my local coin store and I picked up this tray. So this tray was just sitting there at my local coin store, and I picked up a whole bunch of stuff. I think I spent like 50 bucks total. But I just kind of thumbed through it a little bit, and I saw, oh look, there's a whole bunch of King George. There's some bird scents in there. I think I saw some wheat pennies in there. Some old wheat pennies. Look at that, guys. Sitting right on top of 1909. I'm not going to flip it over yet. I have not looked through this. Look at this too, right here. King George the V. So that's a really, really old Canadian penny. So there's some wheat pennies in here. There's some King George the V, King George the VI. I'm not sure what else. I really haven't dug through. There's some more rock doves. Look, there's another King George the V. Really, really cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort this out. Basically by like maybe type. If there's young heads in here, I'll pull them out. I'll pull all the rock doves together, maybe all the King George together, the wheat pennies together, and then we'll just kind of look through and see what we got. Be right back. Whew, that was a little tedious. All right, I got everything sorted out, guys. Right here, these are the rock doves. So these are the 1967. It's a 1867 to 1967. It's a centennial coin that Canada produced. It's got the rock dove on there. I like to call it a bird scent just because it is fun. So there are, I think, about 30 of those right there. And then we've got our King George V. So the King George V that we got range from 1949 to 1940. So in the 1949, we got 4 of those, 6 of the 1948s, we got 22 of the 47s, we got 4 and 5 of the 46 and 45, 3 of the 1944, 1943 King George, and these are King George the 6th, guys. King George the 6th. We got 1943s, we got 13 of those, we got 10 1942s, we got 10 1940s, and the 1941, we got 6 of those. Definitely a collection dump, guys. Somebody has gotten rid of something. So here are the King George the 6th, and right below them, just out of field of view, are the wheat pennies. We'll pull those up here in just a second. Let's move these. There we go. That's a little bit better. So we got 18 of King George the 5th. I think I said earlier those were King George the 5th. Those are King George the 6th if I got it wrong. King George the 5th, we got 18, and I think we had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 of the wheat pennies. Let's take a look at the wheat pennies first, just to see what they've got. Every single one of them are old. I saw a couple of dates. We saw the 2009. I think there was an 11 in there, but I really tried not to pay attention to them. 1916. I think all of them are at least in their teens. There's a 1912. I mean, we're talking pennies that are over 100 years old here, guys. Look at the wheat stalks on that one. It's a 1910. I believe that's an S mint mark. Tell me what you guys think. Is that an S mint mark for that 1910? Or is that a 1940 that's been scratched out? I think that's a 1940. Somebody might have thought it was a really good 1910. You guys, the wheat stalks like that to be in such good shape for a 1910 makes me suspicious. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let's keep going here. We got a 1909. It is not an S. Very nice, very nice. Is that a thumbprint? Yeah, I think that's thumbprint grease that's on there. But very cool. First year of issue, 1909. Let's just keep going. We'll stay zoomed in here. A 1910. This is definitely somebody's collection here, as old as these are. 1911. 1919. That might be our youngest one yet. 1919S. Wow. Guys, this is pretty awesome. I love these kinds of finds at the coin store. I always pick them up when there are mixed lots of pennies or coins. There's a 1911. In my shop, believe it or not, ooh, 1909. Yeah, not a VDB. They're probably checking for the VDB. But my shop gave these to me on the cheap, guys. Like, you would not you would not believe what I got all of these for. I'm not going to tell you, but you probably wouldn't believe it. There was a 1910, and the last one here is a 1919. So, nice old wheat pennies. Love that. But these are what I'm really interested in, guys. Check this out. 18 of King George V. Now these are old Canadians, guys. Not as old as those wheat pennies, but these are old. Look at that. That's just awesome. 1936. I know the 25 is a key date. I'm not sure what other dates. 1935. Are key dates, but these do fetch a premium. 1929, that's awesome. 1936. I don't have the info in front of me of when these were minted, you know, as far as what years, but there's a 1932. Probably should have looked that up and been ready. 1933. Another 1929. A 1932, 1934, definitely a part of someone else's collection. 1936, we got 8 of them left here. Let's see what we've got. 1935, a lot of the mid-30s here. 32 to 36 or 35, 33 on that one. 1929, I think that's the third 1929 that we found. 1933, 1935, 1936, and our last one right here is a 1933. Well, guys, a really cool hunt. Lots of fun. I love doing stuff like that. These King George V, guys, they fetch kind of a premium on eBay. I'm going to list some or all of these on eBay in various lots. I'll put a link in the video description down below, so if you guys want to check it out, you can go look at that eBay listing out there. I've got some other King George VI on eBay as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate every one of you. We'll see you all this Wednesday and again, of course, on Saturday for the live stream. Take care, everybody. Bye.